And our special guest today with Simply Sweet. But in the meantime, and in between time, we're going to have to ask our listeners to join us in the Battleground. This is where we discuss and debate sports intellectually and for the most part with civility, with respect, and this level of dignity. But without further ado, I want to introduce the dopest special guest commentator that you have ever seen or heard. Calling all the way in from San Antonio, Texas, the one, the only...
Wow. No one is clapping. No one is.
I am. I'm clapping. You can't hear me now.
He from Texas, clearly. Where you from?
Okay, all right. That's right. Yeah. Let's go. We got a lot to talk about in the sports world today. We've got special guest Marsha Houston joining us in studio, along with AP, that guy, Bad Girl Nunu, the homie KJ calling in from San Antonio, Texas. The New York Knickerbockers extend their winning streak to 9 as they beat the Toronto Raptors 120-103. Steph Curry still out here breaking records. The homie KJ Curry sets another NBA record for three-pointers in a month with a whopping 85. And Kevin Durant scores 33 points in his return as the Brooklyn Nets beat the Phoenix Suns 128-119. The homie KJ, listen, we got a D Rose sighting. And also for NBA fans who don't know who Julius Randle is, you better get to know him. Julius Randle had 31 points and 10 rebounds. RJ Barrett added 25 points and 12 boards as the Knicks beat the Toronto Raptors 120-103 Saturday night for their 9th straight victory. D Rose scores 19 for the Knicks. And look, the New York Knickerbockers, that's right, the New York Knicks are peaking, and they're saying that they can still get a lot better. The homie KJ, it seems like the New York Knicks are just coming out of nowhere, but they've been playing consistent basketball throughout the season. Can you tell us if the New York Knicks have got a shot at this thing as far as winning the Eastern Conference and then going on to the NBA championship? What? Wow. Oh. Wow. 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 You're not
He said first round.
Right. You're not even giving them a chance.
Man.
Wow, he hates the New York Knickerbockers. You're gonna have a lot of fans that are gonna send you some angry DMs. Moving right along, Marsha. Moving right along. Let's talk about breaking some records. Listen, How many times have we said this in the last, 2-3 weeks? It seems like Steph Curry, and he's back to being Steph now. I had to call him Stephen last week, but he's back to being Steph Curry. How many times have we said that Steph Curry is breaking yet another NBA record? And this one is for the most three-pointers in a month with 85. Look, they greeted him in San Francisco with MVP chants. The homie KJ, are we looking at the MVP? I know the Golden State Warriors are 31-30 and 19-10 at home. They got a good shot in the Western Conference that seems pretty deep. I don't see them going very far because I just don't think Steph can take them all the way. But are we looking at an MVP season? Right? Score 33. Listen, if James Harden is healthy, and we don't know his current status at the moment, they said that he's out indefinitely. He had a setback. But we know with those three individuals on the court that they can score with anybody. Now, defensively, I'm not too quite sure about how they're going to be able to match up against teams like Philadelphia. I'm not sure how they're going to match up against Milwaukee or teams like that. They're going to need to be able to buckle down defensively. But the Brooklyn Nets are hanging in there. They got one of the better home records in the NBA. They'll be playing their playoffs in Brooklyn. Listen to homie KJ. Is this the setup that we've been waiting for? Now, depending upon James Harden's status, though, talk to us. The homie KJ, talk to us. Right. 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 Wow. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about, I know you wanted to talk about, yeah, I understand that. Listen, Wakanda Forever, Usman is one of the best fighters in UFC history. And look, he came in with an excuse the last time. This time there were no excuses. And the one thing I want to say about that first fight before we go into this break, listen, both of them took the fight on short notice. The first time, it wasn't just one man, it was both of them. Neither of them had time to prepare for the other. And you know these UFC fighters stay in shape. They're always in the gym. The homie KJ, listen, the homie KJ, I want you to stick with us. We're going to come back on the other side. We're going to talk more with our special guest, Marsha Houston from Simply Sweet. AP, that guy, bad girl, Nunu, the homie KJ, Marsha Houston. It's your boy, Uncle Red, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on radio. Okay. All right, well, okay. Okay, well, he can come back if he wants to, it's up to him. So, Marsha, let me explain to you what's the flow.
Yes,
Mondays, when we start going into the bottom of the hour at 12:30, it gets a little, Nunu's going to be doing her coffee or Corona, which is kind of like, well, you'll find out. All right, so that's Nunu's segment is the coffee or Corona. Okay. Normally she would do a TMZ style sports report, but we're gonna use this time. AP, you listening? You good?
I'm sorry.
You good? You listening? Or you working on the board?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
You doing both? Okay. So this next one, normally it would be the closet quickie, but we're gonna use this segment to kind of focus on you a little bit. Okay. We want to use this time for people to know. Really, this is the know who you are segment right here. Your name,